Hi everybody, this is Penina Taylor and I'm coming to you today with just a thought on forgiveness. You know, all of the therapists and psychologists and life coaches and personal growth gurus and motivational speakers always talk about the importance of forgiveness and how if you want to be mentally healthy, emotionally healthy, spiritually healthy, you have to forgive. You have to learn how to forgive. And some of us out there are saying, but wait a minute, I've been injured. Why should I forgive this person who committed this crime against me? How can I forgive them when they've done this thing to me? But the problem is that in the English language, we frequently have one word that we use for more than one meaning. A classic example of this is the word love, right? I love my children. I love my husband. I love ice cream. Now, of course, we know by the context that I don't mean the same thing when I say I love my children and I love ice cream. Now, when I say I love ice cream, what I really mean is that it's something that gives me tremendous pleasure. And while my husband and my children also give me tremendous pleasure, it's not the same thing. And we understand that by context. The problem is that there are other words in the English language that we sometimes confuse. And one of those words is the word forgiveness. So I would like to propose a distinction that we learn the difference between forgiveness and pardon. Pardon is something you give to another person. Forgiveness is something you give to yourself. What do I mean by that? Well, here's the thing. If you say you're going to pardon somebody, then what you're saying is that they've done something wrong, but you are going to take away the responsibility for them to pay the consequences for the crime that they have committed, for the thing that they have done wrong. That's when you give somebody pardon. Forgiveness, on the other hand, is something you give yourself. When pardon is wiping the slate clean, it's erasing your right, if you will, to extract consequences from somebody for something they've done. Whereas forgiveness is giving up your right to continue to be angry at somebody for something that they've done to you. When you forgive, what you do is you are giving up, you are disconnecting yourself from the person. When you hold on to anger, you create a tether between you and that other person that basically allows that person virtually to continue to cause you pain, to continue to injure you. As long as you hold on to that anger, to your right to be angry, and I'm not saying that you don't have a right to be angry, but if you continue to hold on to that right to be angry, not only are you giving them the ability to virtually continue to abuse you, and I'm sure you've heard the phrase, right? Don't let somebody live in your head rent-free, because that's really what happens when we hold on to anger. But something else happens when we hold on to anger. When we hold on to anger, we create a trigger within us. If you find that there are certain things that trigger you, if you look deeply and hard enough, you're going to find that there's something that you have not given up. There's a forgiveness that needs to happen, something you have not forgiven, and you're holding on to anger, and that anger has given birth to a trigger. And just like holding on to your injury continues to cause you to be abused, when you hold on to that anger and you create these triggers, then this person and the act that they committed continues to injure you over and over and over again. Every time you come in contact with a person or a word or a situation that reminds you subconsciously of the act that happened. So if you want to live a healthy and happy life, an emotionally healthy, a mentally healthy, a spiritually healthy life, you have to forgive. You have to let go of your right to continue to be angry for the injury that was caused to you. I'm Penina Taylor, and that was just a thought on forgiveness. By the way, if you like my videos and you want to see more of them, subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button below, and I'll see you soon.